Okay, great. So this 1.5 is very popular. I've noticed. I remember it as a student being asked in the sort of the little sections and the big sections. It's a very strange little topic. I mean, it's totally intuitive, but it's sort of it's just annoying because sometimes you think, really, what's going on here? So first of all, losses have to be done in terms of in corresponding accounting periods. Um, so it says where the companies have different year ends, the profits must be time apportioned. Now, when you look at that initially, it looks like a pretty straightforward point. But let me really explain what's happening here and just draw some timelines. So it says Buckingham Limited is a 100% subsidiary of Windsor PLC, no problem. And Buckingham incurs a trading loss of this. So we remember we discussed, hopefully when you did that other, when you looked at the other example here, you sort of saw, sort of managed this. But definitely with the trading loss, you can give all of that trading loss. We discussed this without using it against your own income. If you remember, we discussed this. So trading is always available to give, which allows us to deal with that question quite comfortably. Yeah. Let's just go here. So what we have here is that it says that Buckingham incurs a trading loss of 52,300 in its period 1st of February 2017 to the 31st of January 2018. Okay, right, let me change my pen color. So that I can sort of really explain out what's happening here. Then here it says that, and so over here we have this full amount of this trading loss of 52,300. Okay, great. Then it says that the total taxable profit of Windsor for the 12-month period, 30th of September 2017. So that's kind of on the 1st of October 16 to the 30th of September 17, and the 1st of October 17 to the 30th of September 18. So here you have 59,000, and here you have 19,700. So maybe now you're starting to see what's going on. I'm going to change my pen color again. Right. Okay, so what's the argument here? It has to be corresponding. So remember, the argument here is that this guy has a trading loss to give, or to surrender, and these people here have trading profits, if you like, to act as claimants, and it's always about the lower, isn't it, of the two. So the question is, well, we know what this is. We now need to know what are we going to compare with this. So what we need to do is we need to find, if you like, what's happening here, so to speak. So what's happening here, if you like, is the February, September of this. I think it's because I've been working all day with this, so it's getting slightly temperamental. But the key point here is I need to find exactly the February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So almost this period. This is also October, November, December, January. So this is it's 4 months and 8 months. So I'm here, and then this will definitely then take me to 4 months here. So I need 8 months of this profit. Let me do that over here then. So 8 months of 19,700 and 4 months of sorry, forgive me. So I have 4 months, 8 months here, and then what I also need to do, I know, sounds a bit interesting, is I need to do 8 months here, and then I need to do 4 months here. Very surreal. That's the way it's done. So, what are we saying? So if I do 8 months, I literally have to, if you like, they have to correspond. This is the thing here. It has to be corresponding. Literally corresponding. It's not about adding it together. It has to be corresponding. I always remember. So, and then you have to take the lower. So you will find 8 months of what's happening here. Find 8 months of here. Take the lower. Do the 4 months here. Do the 4 months here. Take the lower. So you probably will see that it's going to be a bit odd. So if you do 8 months out of 12, 8 months over 12 times 52,000, you will have the profits for here. You'll do 8 months of, if you like, because 1st of February to, if you like, you know, because I will look at the answers in a second. It's just that I don't have the bandwidth and time is going in terms of, but what I'm trying to drive home is this question of correspondence and corresponding periods. So they must correspond for you to decide what can be claimed. It's not about totals, it's about corresponding. So let's just look, let me just take you to the answers, because of course they have a bit, it's kind of done clearly that way. So you can see exactly where. So this typically comes up in the objectives and in section B. You want to be very awake to it. So you can see here, you can see what's happening very clearly. So again, the loss-making period runs from the 1st of February to the 31st. This falls into these counting periods. 1st of February to the 30th of September, you saw us do that, 8 months. 1st of October to the 31st of January, form the claim. So like what you saw me do, 1st of February to the 30th of September. And then, of course, this is 8 months, and this is 4 months. And so if 300 up into 8 and 4, I will get 34,867, and I will get 17,433. And when you do the correct, if you remember, when you did the kind of, when we split the 19,700, when we split that up 8 months, we only have 13,133. And then when you split the other 52,900, oh sorry, 59,000 into, it's just the 4 month period, you have 19,667. So we have to take the lower. So the maximum claim has to be either, well, will be 13,133 and 17, if you like, 17. So you can see that's the maximum claim here, and that's the maximum claim over here. And that's how we deal with this. It's very much about, again, like I say, the corresponding periods. It's easy to sometimes want to just sort of add them together or rush it, but you really have to be careful as to how you look at each, how you compare the periods. You just have to really map it carefully. So that's kind of that video. And then I think we have one more video, and that will be the end of group relief for companies for trading. Okay, great stuff. See you in the next video.